The story began in a seemingly quiet small-town supermarket. When Germain was a kid, he accidentally broke a bottle of milk. His mother shouted at him in front of everyone. Even worse, he never really knew what a father's love was. He was just a child born from his mother's momentary impulse with some man. Germain grew up without becoming a weird or twisted person. His childhood made him keep his distance from the world. But fate quietly arranged for him to meet a very special elderly woman. He also had a girlfriend, Annette, who was always caring and supportive. Germain had a habit every afternoon during his break. He would go to a sunny park, sit there, and count the pigeons if one was missing today. One day, someone interrupted him. Germain walked over and discovered a 95-year-old woman, Marguerite. Curious, Marguerite asked why he counted the pigeons. Germain said he wanted to see if any little ones were missing. He even gave them all names, like Pierre, or the two that were always inseparable, and the particularly bossy one named John. They started talking, as if they had known each other for a long time. Before leaving, they said goodbye. Maybe they would meet again on another quiet afternoon. Speaking of his mother, although the memories weren't great, Germain still took care of her, even though she was temperamental, always smoking and coughing. His friends couldn't understand it. They even said she didn't deserve to live with him. But Germain said, "She gave birth to me. Nobody had a choice." Later, he went back to the park. Marguerite hadn't arrived yet, so he sat on their usual bench. Soon, Marguerite appeared, and they greeted each other. She said she had thought of him and the pigeons last night, and had read a passage in a book. She opened her book and began to read aloud, even though Germain had dyslexia. He was completely absorbed. The words he couldn't understand turned into pictures in his mind. He asked the book's name. Marguerite told him, "The Plague." Seeing his interest, Marguerite read a few more passages. Germain closed his eyes and listened quietly. From that afternoon on, he came every day to listen to her. 10 days later, Marguerite said they had finished The Plague. Germain said, "You finished it, not us." He felt he didn't like reading. Marguerite decided to give him the book. He initially refused, but eventually accepted it. Back home, Germain opened a book seriously for the first time. Besides the park, he often went to the local bar to play cards with friends. The news showed an earthquake, and a friend casually mentioned it could trigger cholera. Germain replied, "Could be like something Camus wrote." His friends were shocked that he knew Camus, but as he kept talking, his dyslexia showed again, and people started laughing at him. Germain quietly left. He went to his garden and said to his cat, "They have no idea how hard it is to put letters together." The next day, he brought some vegetables to the park. Marguerite was happy, but she refused them. She said she lived in a nursing home and might not be able to stay there soon. Her nephew paid for her stay, but his wife was against it. Germain remembered a line from the book, "We will always howl like abandoned dogs." Marguerite praised his memory. Then she read, "When you are young, it's hard to find anyone who loves you like a mother does." Whenever motherly love came up, Germain would avoid it. Marguerite asked, "Have you ever been loved?" Then she comforted him. If someone didn't get enough love as a child, they will spend their life looking for it. That night, Annette told him she wanted a child. Germain replied, "I'm worthless. What could I give a child?" Later, Marguerite brought a suitcase. Inside, she took out a dictionary and gave it to him. That night at home, Germain looked up Marguerite and discovered it was the name of a flower. The next day, he returned the dictionary, saying it was like giving glasses to someone who's nearsighted, helping him see his own flaws. But Marguerite had bad news. She had age-related macular degeneration, and her vision would keep worsening. Back home, Germain began making her a walking cane. Soon after, they returned to the park to read together. This time, Marguerite focused more on listening. One night, Germain went to see his mother as usual. He found she had passed away. He held her and couldn't stop crying. After the funeral, the lawyer gave him his mother's belongings. Among them was a property deed. The lawyer explained that his mother had worked tirelessly at the canning factory to buy it, and left it for him. There was also an iron box containing things he lost as a child. Later, Annette told him in the car she was pregnant. Germain's expression changed from stunned to happy. He wanted to tell Marguerite immediately, but learned she had moved to Belgium. He returned to the park, counting pigeons again. Eventually, he found her at another nursing home. It was noisy there, not suitable for reading. Germain found Marguerite in a corner and hurriedly got her out. Marguerite joked it was a kidnapping, but went along with it. From then on, they traveled together in a van, healing each other along the way. This wasn't a love story, but it was full of love in every form. They met on a park bench in the afternoon, and the books Marguerite gave him brought words to life in his eyes for the first time. Outside of the movie, the actress playing Marguerite was really 95 at the time. The film shows that growth isn't just about pain and experiences. It can also be sparked by a person, a passage of text, or a simple moment. Would you choose to be gently awakened by the world like Germain, or stay hidden in your shell? Share your answer in the comments.